Another thing I find funny with women is how much some of you will do to claw and keep a man rather than just try to like yourself. I've said this before and I'll say it again. Once you feel the need to go through his phone, throw hands, pick fights, it's over. But that's where some of you ladies have your husbands trapped. Trapped, that is the word that I have used and I will continue to use. You bitch and moan about how your husbands have lost interest in you, all these different things, but you literally have the trigger to their head. Because if the relationship is over and you have kids together, even if you don't have kids together, in most states, if you were the unworking, non working spouse, like in California, I think it is like 44% of the assets, something like that. Higher than it should be. And then a lot of women also trivialize prenuptial agreements. I think prenuptial agreements are fantastic. You know exactly what's going to happen if the relationship ends, and if your relationship can't make it through the signing of a prenup agreement, it's not meant to be. But why would you want a prenuptial agreement when you can take half of his assets, live off of him with child support for the next 15 to 18 years? But I'll give it to men. You're seeing younger ones who are not getting married, and I don't blame them. At the end of the day, it comes down to treat others the way that you want to be treated. I'm guilty of not doing that. But at the same time, I didn't get married. And some of you are like, well, that's just what you do. No, it's not what you do. You finish school. You get a job. You learn to live alone. And then if you find someone else who you enjoy spending time with, who has the same values that you do, then you move forward. But some of you jump right in, or the only reason you got married is because you got that woman pregnant. And she has no life skills. She has no coping mechanisms. And it just turns into this ugly cycle of generation after generation of closeted men they have no coping mechanisms because their mother didn't instill them, because she never finished school, she never held a job, she never learned how to live and be by herself. I think we all deserve to be the best versions of ourselves, including being personally accountable and responsible for our own actions. So while women complain that men don't have to face the music, neither do women. How many of you have lived on your own, worked your own job, found your own career? Did you? No? That's not your husband's fault.